Today I wanted to jump into my sketchbook and get some ideas down for my girls' Valentine cards for their classes. So grab a sketchbook and a pencil and let's go sketch. Some other materials I might be using are a fountain or a ballpoint pen, some crayons, and my Ohu markers. You could also use watercolors, have all the things I need, so grab what you guys would like to sketch with and let's get started. This is a sketchbook I started a while back. I will leave a link to that video in the description below, and I have my goals in here. I've been working on it. I did the Inktober. I want to start a new spread to figure out some ideas for my girls' Valentine cards. They told me what they want. I just am trying to figure out in which direction I want to take this character. So, Baymax. We love when he gives the lollipops to everybody when he is satisfied with their care. We found a bunch of heart-shaped suckers, and we are going to put some Baymax Valentine cards with them. I want to really focus and start on my shapes. I will put a little picture up here of Baymax so you can kind of see what he looks like. But he has a small head and a bit bigger body, and it is a little bit teardrop shaped. Kind of starts out smaller, wider, and then narrows at the bottom. You guys are welcome to draw this with me or draw other pictures or cards that you would like for your Valentine cards. I do also have some other cards that I've made and done videos on using watercolors. I will link those below. It is a galaxy and a way you can take one big piece of watercolor paper and create a bunch of fun galaxy bookmarks for Valentine's Day. Those ones are great for your kids' classes. His arms come around here. Now, I know in the movie and everything you can see his fingers, but I am going to simplify this for the sake of these cards. For the first one here, he is holding his heart-shaped sucker. Probably be pink or red. His arms are actually longer than his body. I want to draw something where I can draw about 6 of them on a blank page and then scan it into my computer and make copies of it. And then my kids can color them. Okay, so here's our first one. Now, you can write little sayings. So for this one, I would maybe write, Valentine, I am satisfied with your care. You could put, I don't know that I will necessarily put any sayings with them. I usually just like to do the little drawings and leave it at that. We're just getting out our ideas. And he's going to be turned to the side. Again, the shape will be a small oval for his head, and then a teardrop shape for his body. But it's going to be a little bit wider here, because that's his belly. And then I'm going to draw the arm. We'll draw his eye here. And his feet, or his legs, like that. And then he's going to be holding, in this other arm, we'll have it poking out. And maybe he can either be holding a sucker, or in this one, maybe he's holding a bouquet of flowers. He's so cute. I love the little episodes of Baymax on Disney Plus, and it is such a fun and cute show that I've watched with my girls, and they just love Baymax so much. So I thought this would be cute. Staying with those same shapes, that's the nice thing. When you're doing a lot, print it off either on printer paper or cardstock, whether you wanted to make bookmarks or just a little card. We're gonna draw his arm here, his legs here, his eyes. And then I want to draw a top hat on him. Almost like he, you know, he's lifting the hat off, and we're gonna put a heart on it. Like this. Okay, that one's cute. Ooh, I like the idea of doing this one. And he's gonna be looking at something, I think, in his arms. Instead of holding something out, I want, I could do this heart here. That's cute. Or we could do another frontal one. Again, an oval head, tear-shaped body. I'm gonna actually have him bring in both arms and have him holding a heart. Now I know there's not gonna be a lot of coloring to Baymax because he is white and then just has some gray. And so the pop of color will come from the hearts or the flowers. So I want to see if I can figure out something that would maybe have a bit more color. So I'm looking over at my cactus here, and I believe one year I did Valentine cards with cactuses. It's an aloe vera plant, but it's a succulent. But we did all kinds of them for Valentine cards, and they said free hugs. So I'm thinking about incorporating this with Baymax, and I was thinking about what I'm wanting to do. What I have in my head is draw him looking down. Sorry, trying to think and get this idea down here at the same time. He's gonna be holding a Band-Aid, and he'll have little cactus quills sticking out of him all over the place. Maybe at one point he'll look like he's deflating a little bit and the air is coming out. Maybe not there. And then over here, we're gonna draw a cactus, and it'll have a little sign that says free hugs. And you know how Baymax likes to give hugs, so he probably gave our cactus a hug, and it was not very good for him. We'll have the little pokies sticking out. This one's so fun. The plant right here a little bigger, and the free hugs either written on it, or I kind of like the sign, but maybe on this side. Yeah, I like it on that side better. But he was standing over here and he gave this cactus a hug, and it was not so great for him. But super cute. We could have Baymax over here in the same kind of position. I guess we could do him the opposite way if we wanted. Draw his legs, which are kind of like a rounded upside down triangle that we put a little line over here in, you know, slightly to the side. That creates his legs. And here's his arms, his eye. He's looking down. He's holding out his sucker this time. And I want to use a little kitty cat. We'll have him all black, the way he stands out. And Baymax will be giving him a little sucker. If you watched the little episodes, there is a cat. He does try to help, and he keeps trying to give it a sucker, and it claws at him, and he kind of deflates. That's where I got that idea. Let's redraw this one and maybe try doing it with some color.
Now here I start using my Lamy pen with the Noodler's ink, which is a very wet ink. It has a great flow. I love this pen, but I didn't let it dry quite enough before erasing it, and so it smudged the drawing. I did even blow dry it for quite a while before I did it, but it still wasn't long enough. You'd probably have to let this set for a couple hours before it would actually be completely dry enough to erase and then do the drawing. So to remedy this, I use my Micron pens, which are waterproof, and I don't have to wait nearly as long to erase and then be able to draw over it. Had a little mess up, but we fixed it for my final piece.
It's okay. I just ruined it a bit. Okay, so we can use crayons. Every once in a while, I like to do some things with crayons. Here we have our heart. I could do different colors here. Maybe I want this one to be pink. Here we are. Red for the rose. I like this one. Lavender. But I'm going to, for this one, use my Ohu markers. There's a bunch of fun colors in here. First one I'm going to use, I like this glass green or the pale green. Or, I mean, the yellow green, excuse me. We'll go with this one. It's right there. I'm just going to be quick with my movements. I don't necessarily want to fill in the entire cactus. For the Band-Aid, we'll use salmon pink. Here it is. It's kind of a Band-Aid color. The cool gray for this side of the middle and his shadows. I really ruined it when I erased it. I did not give it enough time. Let's do deep red, so R4. Here we are. I think I'll use terracotta for the bottom here. Sign. Warm gray. And then I'll print them off and my girls can color them. This way they don't have a lot to color, but they're still involved in creating them. They were the ones who gave me the idea to do Baymax and kind of gave me a few ideas to start with. They said some flowers and the suckers. So let's grab us some printer paper. Okay, I got some printer paper and I'm going to do it on this paper just because this is the size I'm going to print on, and then scanning it and printing it on will make things so much easier. We're gonna set this aside to use as our guide. These guidelines are more to help my girls when they are cutting their cards, and for me to keep each drawing kind of in its own little section to make it easier for them as well. Close enough. And it's okay if they're not exactly perfect. I definitely want to do the free hugs, and I definitely want to do the one with the kitty. I think that one's so cute. And then I gotta just figure out the other four. I like this one of him holding the sucker.
So we're just gonna go with that one first. I love the fun simplicity of this one, of him just standing there holding a heart-shaped sucker out to you. I just like it. I'm gonna move on and do the one of him looking down at the cat. I think this one is so cute. Him just looking down at this kitty, giving him a sucker. It was at this point I thought it would be fun to actually have Baymax hugging a cactus. So for drawing number 4, I draw him hugging the cactus with the cat kind of looking on at him like, what are you doing? And I really love this one. As I was contemplating what to do for this next one, I thought about how when we lay on the grass and look up in the sky and see pictures in the clouds, and decided to put a cloud heart for this one with the cat laying on his tummy. I love this one. I think it's one of my favorites, as well as the cactus one. And then for my final card, I thought it would be fun to do Baymax holding a bunch of heart-shaped balloons. Aren't they all so cute? Here I'm using a micron pen using a 0.2 in size. I decided to go with this one because my Lamy pen was just too wet and I messed up in my sketchbook. So I know these ones work really well and I was able to have no problems erasing afterwards. I absolutely love these pens because I can get all of those details, but use larger sizes if I want to have thicker, bolder lines.
There we are. I like them. I think they really turned out fun and cute. I'm glad I didn't just go with, the same. I kind of like these little scenes, and I'm definitely going to scan them before they're colored so that my kids can color them. I think they'll have fun, especially with the ones with the little kitty in it. I love their little faces on it. Oh, I forgot one thing on here. There we go. And this one too. Okay. I really like them. Let me know what you guys think. I hope you had fun drawing with me today. And hope you guys give this or something similar to it a try and just have fun and create something you can do. You don't have to do 6, you could even just do 4 and create some fun Valentines or bookmarks or whatever it is you guys would like to create. These are all my own ideas for these. I looked at a reference of Baymax just so I could remember what it looked like, and then I just put it all away and came up with some of my own ideas for this. And as you saw, I kind of built off of those ideas, starting with the sucker and moving with the cat and the cactus, which is probably my favorite. And I really love this one with the kitty. I feel like it almost could be a print or a picture on its own. If you guys would like me to do a large size of this one or even this one, let me know in the comments below, because I think it would be a lot of fun to create a little painting of Baymax or one of the others. If there's one of these other ones that you like and you want to see me do more of a full-scale painting of, let me know. I'm gonna go scan this. I'm excited. I think my girls will be too. Thanks for joining me and doing these sketches. If you guys haven't seen my videos on how to do galaxy watercolors, go give that a look and see if that is something that you would like to do as well. Don't forget to subscribe and to click that bell so you can be notified when I upload more videos like this. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!